We've all heard of the phrase less is more, but in this week's episode of the podcast, I actually talk about when I think more is more. And what I mean by that is when I see people who are creating content like podcasts, blog posts, videos, and they're great, but they're sharing so much information in one piece of content that actually I think that could have been broken down into multiple pieces of content. So say one podcast could have been 5 or 10 or so ever many podcasts. Same with blogs, videos, etc. It's a little bit like imagining if J.K. Rowling had put her stories for Harry Potter out in one book instead of the 7 books, or even the fact that the last book became 2 films because she felt one film wouldn't do it justice. Now, can you do this with your content? Can you break it down into more pieces of content and then go into more depth? That's what I talk about in this week's podcast episode.